MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Framber Valdez will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, here is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. D-Row, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Looped out towards short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
At third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over and the runner back. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To Sandberg at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. David Wells is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Victorino.
The batter will be Shane Victorino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Canseco. First pitch on its way. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A bouncer to the left side. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with two gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you can see, the White Sox have already won their series, so they'll meet the winner of this ALDS matchup. Next, it'll be Tim Raines as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it into third here with a two-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runner back safely. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now. From the stretch. Hey. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
The catcher.
2 on, 2 out. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. First pitch on its way. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Soriano on second. Trammell on at first with 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Derek Jeter. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball 1. 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, 5-0 New York. And stepping in, Jay Buhner, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's fouled away.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Ripped down the line.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Soriano over to his left, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Sandberg.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Correa over at second. Sandberg at first, 2 out in the inning. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Now here it comes.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in next, Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And he takes strike 2. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now,
so as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Victorino. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
the right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
And now here is Tim Raines. Tripled and later scored first time around. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And it's quickly 0-2. Raines stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Alan Trammell as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One out now in the Houston third, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Sign from Posada, now the 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Number 8, Shane Victorino.
So next to hit is Shane Victorino, struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And that misses ball one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees,
all set for the start of the
catcher,
4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Posada. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Murray is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Home. In there. Now the throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot down the line in right as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Justin Berlander, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Speared on the dive. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 10-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to battle be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Alvarez.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yordan Alvarez. There's the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Full count now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Correa at second. Bregman on at first with 2 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. First pitch on its way from Verlander. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now into the box is Alfonso Soriano. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Buhner is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
Wade Boggs will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the stretch, as Berlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now it'll be Jorge Posada. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but they're still in front, 10-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Wade Boggs is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 26.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Leading up for the Astros.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Murray.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Garrett Stubbs stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated
back
hitter.
To the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. Into center field, line drive base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Number 8.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate now, Shane Victorino, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Garrett.
Berlander into his motion. First pitch on the way. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Jeter on at first, nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Now to bat, Tino Martinez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he takes this one high, 1 and 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2 and 1. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2 and 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Yanks lead 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1 and 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1 and 2.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His
right
third
fielder,
punch out of the
number 19,
game.
Jay
Striding in is
Buhner.
Jay Buhner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Full count now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's tarrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight the scratch.
Stop. Hello. Correa.
First offering. Carlos Correa is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. No runs on 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Correa leads off first with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3.
Now batting,
Striding in for Houston, Ryan Sandberg. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Yankees 10 and the Astros 1.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Verlander into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tim Raines is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. A runner at first with no outs here. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Buhner is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's Berlander now on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They hang up. Stanton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 27.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett.
Next to stand in is Garrett Stubbs. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea
Now
with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A ball and a strike now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Derek Jeter stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the dirt here. Verlander pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
He's set and the pitch. Tino Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Yates is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And the 2nd run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Martinez, the runner at second with one away. A high fastball is in there. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-1 home. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Astros 1. Shane Victorino is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Jay Buhner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Jeter waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
The right fielder,
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Too high. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now into the box, Alfonso Soriano. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Victorino is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Up next, Jorge Posada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Astros. The Yankees lead it 13-1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. Oh, that's missed out.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Third baseman
Of course
number 2.
they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Your
Jeff
attention, please.
Nelson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 43.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Next here is Ryan Sandberg. Struck out in his last trip to the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Really good late bite on that slider right
now
there.
Batting.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Eddie Murray is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in. Boy, this is one of those.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The New York Yankees have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. David Wells is credited with the win. Framber Valdez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid